Hello, we're back. What do you got to say? Nothing? Okay guys, so about, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I got a chemical peel done and it was called the ViPeel for acne. And so a lot of you guys had questions about it. You wanted to know why I did it, what were the results, and kind of all that. So I thought I would share it today on the vlog channel just because, I don't know, I just thought it would be easier and quicker and more casual. But if you're new to my channel and you're just finding this video because you're searching on chemical peels or you're just curious, my name is Alex and this is my vlog channel with my husband Michael and my puppy Kobe. But I have a regular channel too where I do like beauty and lifestyle stuff, so we'll link that down below. But anyways, so my skin has been doing really good for the past like 2 or 3 years. I had like pretty bad acne actually in my early 20s, and I really had gotten it under control and I was using really good products and my skin wasn't breaking out. It was doing really good for a long time. And then around like the holidays, like around Halloween, before Thanksgiving, around that time, my skin started really breaking out, and it was mainly around my chin. So I thought, you know what, it's probably just hormonal, it'll go away in a couple weeks, it'll be no big deal. And then it didn't go away and it started to kind of spread up like right here, and I was like, that's not normal for me. Like, it's normal for me to get, you know, like a hormonal little spot here and there, but not that much, and not like every day new pimples or new zits. And it was like, after a while, if you guys have acne or if you've struggled with acne, you know, it's like, oh my god, more, like it just gets really hard to deal with. And it sounds stupid, but it really is hard to deal with, and it just makes you feel like just down about yourself. So I was like, okay, I need to get rid of this. I need to figure out what it was. So I thought it was my shampoo and conditioner. So I changed that up and it helped a little bit, but not too much. And then Michael and I kind of realized that maybe it was what he was using on his beard, because I was like, why would it be literally like only right here? So he stopped using like the beard oil and stuff that he was using, and it really started to clear up almost immediately. Like within a couple days, a lot of like the big zits kind of went down, but I still had like, you know, it had been a couple months of me breaking out, so it's not like it went away overnight. It was going to take some time. So I had set up a facial and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go to this place and maybe they can help me. And when I called and made the appointment, they said that they like to do like a consultation before, and they kind of look at your skin and tell you if the facial would be good for you or if they recommend something else. And I was like, you know what, that's kind of cool. I like that, because that's honestly what I'm looking for, is for someone to kind of tell me what to do, someone that's an expert. And I feel like I do know a lot about skincare. I worked as an esthetician for a long time. I really enjoy skincare and all that, but I'm not, you know, I'm not like a medical esthetician or anything like that. So I really like having that time with someone to talk about my skin and get down to the bottom of it. So they figured out that it was probably from his beard oil, but to really get that inflammation down like right away, they suggested that I get a chemical peel instead of a facial. And he's being so good. And so I thought, okay, like that's fine. And she's like, okay, well, you're gonna have some downtime if you do this. And I was like, whatever, that's fine. I work from home, it's no big deal. But I didn't realize it'd be like, it's downtime. So if you're thinking about getting a chemical peel, you definitely have to take, like, I would do it over a weekend, so you have a couple days off, or maybe take a couple days off, because you really don't want to leave the house. So she put the peel all over me. They did it, and it kind of burns, it kind of tingles. It's nothing too bad, but it is a little bit uncomfortable. And then you leave with the solution on your face, and that was hilarious. I'll insert a picture, but you like leave looking orange, and Michael kept calling me an Oompa Loompa, and I was about as red as you. And you just look like you have a really, really bad sunburn, and it's really orange. But luckily, when you get home, you kind of rinse that off almost immediately. Like, I think it was like a half an hour or an hour after. And then from then on, they give you like some really gentle skincare to use for the next couple of days while your skin peels. But your skin literally like peels off. It's very disgusting and it's really gross, but it's amazing. And so yeah, that's why you can't leave the house, because you just are like peeling everywhere. And after a couple days, you're like, okay, is this peeling gonna go away? Like, I cannot leave the house. I feel disgusting. I look disgusting. And then at about day 5, you really start to see the results, and you see like this fresh skin that's all right here, and you kind of just have it left around the edges that hasn't peeled yet. And the part that hasn't peeled almost just looks like tan, kind of, because it was like a sunburn that turned to tan. But yeah, so you start to peel and the skin underneath was like super glowy and fresh and tight, and there was no pimples or no acne. And so I'm pretty sure they told me that it was going to clear up my acne and make my skin tight, but it wasn't going to help with redness. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%, but I know there was like different versions of the peel. Like you could get one for anti-aging maybe, and one for acne, and I got the one for acne. So it really, really helped my skin. So I don't have anything on right now. And I'll kind of insert some pictures throughout this, so you guys probably have been seeing what my skin was looking like through the period of time, through the week. And then it was pretty dry the last couple of days. Like day 7 is when they say like your skin should be back to normal. My skin was still pretty dry on day 7. But now it's been about 2 weeks. My skin is absolutely perfect and very hydrated, really glowy. All the acne is completely gone. It was like incredible. It was so worth it. Also, I want to talk about that, like speaking of worth it, I think it was just under $300. So it's definitely more expensive, but it's not the most expensive peel out there, I don't think, at least. But when they told me $300, I was like, okay, that's a pretty big chunk of money, but I was willing to spend it if it was going to give me the great results that they told me it was going to, and it did. So I was really, really happy with it. And I know, like, if you are struggling with acne, and $300 is nothing to help your skin, you know what I mean? Like, I was just so sick of it, and I was so ready for it to be gone. And so yeah, I really love the results, but I asked if you guys had any questions, so I'm gonna check out my Instagram and see if you guys had any questions on it. Okay, so first of all, the place that I went to was called Face, and it was in Bingham Farms. And basically I found it by just typed in like hydrofacial in Michigan, because that's usually what I get, is a hydrofacial. And I found them. I thought their website looked nice, and I thought they looked reputable, so that's how I found them, and they did a really good job. So I do recommend that if you're in the Michigan area, they did a really nice job. And okay, let's see. So do you feel like the results of your chemical peel are long lasting? I definitely hope it is. It's only been 2 weeks, but so far, like, my skin, every day I wake up, it looks better and better and better. And I'm actually going to be going back every 2 weeks to get like different types of facials for the next month or two, just so I can really get my skin in really good shape. That's kind of one of my New Year's goals, and I feel like my skin was just in such good shape last year, and then this like totally threw it off. So I'm excited that I'm back to kind of where I started, and now that most of the acne is gone, I really want to lighten up those red spots that I've developed from that. But yeah, I definitely think it was worth the money. And Michael just told me to tell you guys this, and I don't want to forget. So when you are peeling, if you do get it done, they told me this, and they'll probably tell you this over and over, but like, don't peel it, like let it come off on its own. That's kind of a big thing, and that's really why you can't leave the house, is because you can't like peel it off. So you just have like dangling skin, but you can kind of like cut it off a little bit, but like don't peel it back. And then yeah, people asked where I got it done. They just wanted to hear about the experience. So let me check Twitter. Another thing is when they looked at my face, they told me that I was really actually more normal to oily skin, and I've always considered myself dry, but they said that my skin was just really dehydrated. So it was like I have normal skin, but it's dehydrated, so it feels drier than it is. So I've been making a really big effort to drink a lot more water, and that I think has also really helped, because I'll get dry like under my eyes and stuff too, and it's like so weird because I'm using all the right products. So definitely drinking a lot of water really helped. Would you recommend this to someone who's never gotten a facial before? I would say it's definitely worth looking into, but I think it's really amazing if you can find a place, you go to them and you kind of, you know, use their expertise and ask them what they would recommend for your skin, because I can't like look at everyone's skin and be like, that would be good for you, and I would just really wouldn't know. But I think definitely try to find a reputable place in your area, tell them you've been looking into this chemical peel or maybe a facial, what do you recommend, and they should be able to really recommend what's best for you. But I did really like the results, and I don't think you like have to have had a facial to get this done. It's no big deal. It doesn't like hurt or anything like that. Okay, I think there was a couple more. Okay, yeah, just lots of questions about the place I went to. I know a lot of you guys are in Michigan, so it's just called Face, and I actually got to meet with the owner, and she was really nice, and she was like, what do you do for a living? I told her I make videos, and she's like, oh my gosh, will you vlog it and tell everybody that you went here? So if they're watching this, hello, I wanted to give them a shout out, not sponsored or anything like that, but they just did a nice job, and I know how hard it is to find like a really good place, especially here. I always feel like I live in Michigan. It's not like I'm in LA and have access to like all these amazing spas. So it's nice to find a place that you can trust and you know that they're really well educated and they do a good job. So that is everything. I'm really happy with the results. I think I'd probably get it done maybe twice a year just for like upkeep, because I just love how fresh my skin felt after. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll continue to vlog if I get more facials or more things done and let you guys know throughout the way. And definitely follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, because that's where I post it like immediately after. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Love. Bye. Didn't he do that? Love.